Boys and girls, welcome to our second and third grade makerspace. We're so glad you're here.
The makerspace is basically
A place where you can stay after school.
it allows you to show off your engineering and stuff.
And you get to do really fun stuff.
Boys and girls, we have lots of activities off the makerspace trailer that you saw out on the playground. Try to solve the tasks that are at the station and enjoy and have fun with these activities.
When we envisioned the TMC Lab, we really saw it as an early on-ramp to get young people thinking about themselves as creative problem solvers in Nebraska. And so we use the TMC Lab as a platform for STEM learning.
STEM is science, technology, what was the E? Engineering, and math. Altogether, that makes the word STEM.
I'm gonna make a turbo that's gonna knock down all the pins when it goes by, and the turbo.
We use the makerspace trailer through the Grand Island Public Schools for after-school club for K through 5 students. It's just a little trailer that's able to be pulled around from school to school, and they bring it in, they park it, and the kids get to see it, and they get super excited about it being there.
Inside it has these shelves that are built into it. It's basically full of technology pieces. Even just your basic art supplies are also on there. And they're stored in totes that teachers can easily access. So when it comes to their building, they can take those materials off and set up their stations.
We'll have 6 stations set up, and we'll have up to 8 kids at a station. And so they're asking each other questions, they're trying to solve things together.
I like working in a group because you can have all different ideas and then combine them into one great idea.
We've got Legos, we've got wood blocks, we've got Lincoln logs, just some of those hands-on activities that are different than the paper and pencil activities that are sometimes in the classroom.
So you tried it out and then you tested it?
Well, there was one part that was pretty hard where you had to make the Jack and the Beanstalk.
So Jack needed something to climb on, so we needed to make him a beanstalk.
That's really tall, and you have to make it so that it stands up and doesn't droop over.
At first, I wasn't sure what to do to make it stand up. With a little help of Olivia, we braided them.
I had to do 12 braids on my beanstalk.
You worked together with someone?
It couldn't even stand up, so I had to make it an arch.
Grand Island was one of those communities that we reached out to because it was identified as an after-school desert, meaning they didn't have any formal after-school programming. So we felt like there was a big need in Grand Island that we wanted to address.
Okay, so you're building it straight. Now see if you can make it a full something, okay? Okay. Maybe work a little bit more on that part.
Here, I'll turn it around like this way.
Oh! You can do it. It goes pretty fast. It does. Nice job.
We really feel like rural communities have a tremendous underutilized potential, and we thought the TMC Lab would be a good platform for engaging some of that STEM talent that's sitting on the sidelines. Increasingly, we're recognizing that the achievement gap is really an opportunity gap that separates low-income from high-income youth. Those opportunities during the school day look pretty similar, but if you look at their after-school and summer activities, those are grossly unequal. And so what we really try to do with after-school programs is level that playing field and provide more opportunities for young people to have those hands-on learning experiences that complement the school day.
That would be hard because it's so small.
Like, you can use robots, baby robots that follow your lines with a marker. And the markers are so cheap, but the robot is not. So don't break it.
I took tinfoil and I made it into a boat and put pennies in it and then see how much pennies it could take until it sank. My favorite part is that you get to use your imagination, and I use my imagination a lot, so I like it.
We've had just total engagement when we have kids come in, and kids that might not be engaged in the classroom, these hands-on types of activities that they can really dig into, and they can try and problem solve and ask questions and talk to other kids. They just love it.
After-school programs are this place that we really undervalue in American educational systems that is connected to the great learning that's taking place in the classroom, but does it in a way that kind of falls outside of those boundaries. It kind of takes education kind of out of a box and says, look, education happens everywhere. And it doesn't magically stop at 3:30 when the school bell stops. It happens all the time. We know that when young people regularly participate in high-quality after-school and summer learning experiences, you see improvements in the A, B's, and C's. Their attendance goes up, their behaviors improve, and ultimately their coursework is much, much better. So the research behind the efficacy of after-school programs is rock solid, and we feel like the TMC provides a spark to take what we know about after-school to that next level and generate that kind of excitement that kids need to really learn and to reach their full potential.
We had such a fun time because we used our success criteria and we worked together, we solved problems. Do we use our brains today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I solved.
Sometimes you really got to work your brain and not just sit there. You have to work it, push it. Sometimes you even got to knock it out.